situations are very critical for Pakistan, and crucial decisions will be made which will determine the future line of Pakistan's foreign policy. Pakistan will first decide whether it loves China more or America. Balancing between the two will certainly be very difficult because for America the imminent danger is not Russia, but it's China. The US believes that it is China who is behind every conflict and challenge that the US faces today. It is China who is helping Russia the most. It is China who is helping North Korea the most. It is China who made the US leave Afghanistan. It is China who is trying to take over Africa. It is China who is friends with Iran, and it is China who is threatening Taiwan, Japan, and India. Right now it's the friendship between China and Pakistan which is the bone of contention between Pakistan and the US. America is asking Pakistan, through IMF, about the power plants deals, which the two kept in secret. Due to financial crunch, Pakistan is in desperate need of financial bailout. The IMF is demanding from Pakistan to share details of its agreements with the Chinese power producers, suspecting that Beijing is overcharging Islamabad. The IMF is urging Pakistan to renegotiate energy deals before making payment of Pakistani rupees 300 billion to the Chinese power plants. IMF is asking Pakistan to treat Chinese power plants at par with the power plants established under the 1994 and 2002 power policies. The IMF's demand has come as China has refused to renegotiate the terms of the agreement. Due to IMF's objections, Pakistani rupee 50 billion payment were not paid to the Chinese power producers in February. After assuming power in April, Shehbaz Sharif, the Prime Minister of Pakistan, announced that Pakistani rupees 50 billion would be paid to the Chinese power producer to ensure fuel supplies. The government compensated the Chinese power producers under the general subsidy claim. After learning about the indirect payment, IMF asked Pakistan to provide the list of power producers who were given subsidy in July. The IMF's objection might hinder Pakistan's efforts to address Chinese concerns over the slowdown of CPEC during the past 4 years. So far 11 Chinese IPPs, with $10.2 billion investment, are operating. They add 5,320 megawatts to Pakistan's national grid. Of these, nearly 2,000 megawatts of power plants have been shut due to the depletion of imported coal inventories. As of May 13, 2022, Pakistan still owes 340 billion rupees to Chinese IPPs, some of which have been cleared, leaving behind 300 billion rupees. The Chinese IPPs have threatened to stop their plants if their payments were not cleared immediately, prompting PM Shehbaz Sharif to convene a meeting to address these concerns. Shehbaz Sharif will discuss with the Chinese authorities that Pakistan is bound to open these agreements before the IMF. However, Chinese companies will be compensated at the same rate. He will allay any reservations or apprehensions of the Chinese firms in this regard. In the midst of all this, China is also building strong relations with Afghanistan and is planning to actively invest large amounts in Afghanistan. The route from Afghanistan to Iranian port city Chabahar, which is already owned by China, is a future project of China. These are some tough decisions which Pakistan will need to make in coming days, and these decisions require upright and honest leadership.